you don't have the arms isolated, the guy's got his hands inside. So he doesn't necessarily have an underhook, but he's got his hands inside, so it's very hard to attack a guy's arms. And you'll feel when you're in this position, he has his arms like this. If I go to attack, it kind of, anything I do is gonna start to push away. He can like automatically make space, okay? So what I wanna do is I wanna make good shoulder pressure, and to make this easier, everybody, like loosen your gi out. So we're gonna use our gi to choke the guy. So I get good shoulder pressure. The way I do that is I take my fingers on my cross-face arm and I hook into his armpit there. And then I'm gonna use my shoulder to make his head turn away. So I'm gonna drive my head forward and turn. This gives me the ability to have like a free hand. When you make somebody's face look away from you, they're like gonna be paralyzed for a few seconds. And that allows you to take your hand out. Now this tail of the gi, I'm gonna punch directly under his arm and then into my hand. Now once I have that, I'm just gonna move around his head. So this hand's gonna block his hip. I'm gonna lean my head towards his feet. I'm gonna start to walk around his head. And you'll see as my gi starts to go tight around his neck. The further I pull my head away, so I'm gonna bring my head towards his far hip and foot. And bring my head down and pull. So you're wrapping the gi around the neck. So your partner's gonna start with their hands inside like this. Just have hands in front of the body. Get good shoulder pressure. And the way you'll know you have good shoulder pressure, you can hook your fingers in the crook of his armpit. I'm gonna pull my elbow back and drive my shoulder forward and turn my body away. That'll allow me to give you a free hand to pull your gi top out. And then when I come back, I'm just gonna punch my knuckles, slap my knuckles straight up his body, under his arm, and then into my hand. Then this hand can immediately come out and block his hip. Okay. Now I'm gonna start to walk my legs around his head. And it's very important that you pull your head down towards his hip. So I don't wanna have my head up high like this. You'll see as I pull my head away, the slack comes out of my gi. Your head comes down towards the hip. You put my ear against the body. I'm gonna finish, I'm just gonna walk my legs around, drive my head away, and pull with my left arm. You can also, if you need, you can bring your free hand under, and grab, and you got the pull, but usually just moving your body, just turning my head towards the floor, and that's the finish. That's it.
And you're not pulling on that, you're just like posting.
Basically, yeah, you're not like yanking on this. This is just straightening out. So you'll see, look at this slack. As I pull my head away,
Yeah.
it gets tight. That's it.
No,
Jackson,
I think.
So he's got his hands in front. Again, to get good shoulder pressure, dig your fingertip into the armpit, drive forward, put all your weight on their face. That'll give you a second to pull your gi out. Put your knuckles on his chest and just slide straight up in your own hand. Once you get your grip on your lapel, you just bring your hand to the other side, walk around the head, and then again, the key to this is to try to bring your ear to his head. Down by his leg, not up by his head, and then you just take your knees off the floor. All right. 1, 2, 3.